All right, what's up, everybody? Today, I've had a lot of you reach out to me and ask me about supplements recently, right? What supplements you should take, what supplements you shouldn't take, what's going to help you in your weight loss journey, what's not going to help you in weight loss journey. A lot of questions around supplements. So I wanted to create this quick training and talk to you about supplements and give you guys some suggestions and some ideas on things you could incorporate into your life. First and foremost, I gotta remind you that a supplement, the idea of supplement is something you supplement on top of already making healthier choices. So a lot of people these days are like, oh, I don't need to work out. I don't need to eat healthy. I'm just gonna drink protein shakes or amino acids or pre-workout, or they want all these supplements, but they don't actually want to take the actions necessary to make changes in their lives. And that's just turning your piss expensive. That's what that boils down to, right? Because you're peeing most of that out because you're not using it. Right. So when we're talking about supplements, this is something you add on top of healthier habits. So I'm always going to suggest eating healthy, whole foods, staying on track with your nutrition, eating enough high protein items on top of moving your body more often. Once you're doing that consistently, you're drinking enough water, you're getting enough sleep, or as much sleep as you possibly can, then we want to talk about supplements. So for many of you that have been with me for a while, you've got some programming going, you might need some supplements. For some of you that might not have all those things dialed in yet, supplements could still help. So I wanted to break down some of those, give you some suggestions, give you some action steps, and kind of educate you so that you have a better idea. All right. So first off, the right supplements are going to play a role in your results. And when I say the right supplements, is because there's a lot of trash out there. There's a lot of items out there that are not actually what we think they are, or they're not actually beneficial to the results, especially for those of you that are on the screen and for the majority of my client base, right? So one of the big ones that I hear people talk about all the time are amino acids, right? Everyone talks about amino acids, right? Everyone wants amino acids, right? And here's the thing about amino acids, right? Amino acids are great for fueling your workouts and aiding in recovery. Okay. Their goal is to promote muscle endurance and stamina. So amino acids are no good if you don't exercise, right? They're just a waste. They are beneficial if you're exercising and moving your body, especially if you find yourself extra sore or you don't feel like you're recovering enough. Amino acids are going to help you maintain muscle while you lose fat. And this is going to help support a more toned look. Right. So when we're talking about losing body fat while increasing lean muscle so you can have that toned look, then amino acids will help support that. So when it comes to amino acids, these are the building blocks of protein synthesis, which basically means they play a role in the usage of protein in order to see results. Okay. So keeping that in mind as you're going through, amino acids are going to be one of the better things for the end of a workout, at the end of a workout, or later on in the day. Also could be suggested that you consume amino acids at night before you go to bed, so it can help you with the recovery process. Next up, I want to talk about glutamine. Now, glutamine is an amino as well, but the thing with glutamine is that I want to talk about it as a separate amino, because most amino acids, we're talking about branched chain amino acids or essential amino acids. They don't actually have glutamine included in them. Right? Glutamine is usually sold as a separate item. Okay. And so glutamine's key role is muscle repair and gut health. So if you find yourself getting bloated quite often, right? If you find yourself where your gut health is not that healthy, glutamine can be beneficial for you, but it also helps with muscle repair. Once again, we're talking about recovery, right? The ability to recover from exercise, the ability to recover from your day-to-day activities, right? Amino acids and glutamine as a team are going to be key to making that happen. Right. So understanding that right there and knowing that the glutamine is going to help with muscle repair, right? It can also help support your immune system. Right? A lot of people don't know this, but amino acids and glutamine in combination can help support your immune system and their health, which is going to be helpful for helping you stay consistent with your workouts. If you're getting sick often, you're not going to be as consistent with your workouts. If you wake up after a day of working out, you get up the next morning, you're super sore, you're not going to be able to push your body as hard, right? So amino acids and glutamine, those are going to be really good for recovery. So if you find yourself waking up the next morning always sore, you could be lacking in those supplements, right? Now, you can find most of those supplements through the food you eat, but if for whatever reason you're not getting enough, supplementing with those items can be beneficial. Now, one thing back to these two items that I wanted to kind of break down for you guys is when you go into a supplement store, you're usually going to find them sold separately, which I don't understand why they sell them separately, because they do the same. They play hand in hand, a role together, right? So like our brand, our Better Recovery is going to be a combination of them, right? Where we have the amino acids and we have the glutamine for you guys, because we understand that the importance of recovery, they combine together. So going into 24 or not 24, that's a gym, but going into like one of those supplement stores, you're usually going to find them sold separately, which is annoying because then they're just charging you double for items that should be combined. Now, protein. We all know protein is your best friend. You guys hear me say protein, protein, protein all the time, right? And the best form of protein is going to be your whey protein, specifically your whey protein isolate. Whey protein isolate basically means it absorbs better into your body. It absorbs your body system. It's quick, easy, and nutritious post-workout meal, which means it's the best time to take your protein shake would be at the end of a workout, right? And it's going to help you with your nutrition goals. It's going to help, as you know, Christina asked me earlier, and I mentioned to her that she could use it for after her workouts. You could also use it as a meal replacement. You know, it's an afternoon snack, whatever it is, right? The goal of whey protein is help your body recover. It's going to help boost your metabolism. It's also going to help you feel full longer, so because you have more protein in your system. And if you feel full longer, your metabolism is burning faster and your muscles are recovering. In totality, you're able to lose weight, right? So be very careful about the whey proteins you buy, because there are a lot of whey proteins that have a lot of sugars included in them, which make them taste better, but they also increase your calories. So our whey protein, for those of you, I think Rose has some of the whey protein recently, and that whey protein right there is very low in carbs and sugars. Another great one, if you go to Costco, is the Isopure. Costco got the big jug of Isopure. So I've already matched the macros, right? Costco's Isopure is 100 calories. Ours is 110 calories. Costco has 0 carbs. We have 1 carb. So very close in numbers, except the Costco one is like $20 more expensive, right? But in the gym, Costco's the way to go, right? Now, when it comes to recovery and when it comes to losing weight, one of the greatest ways you can screw yourself over is by stressing out. If you're stressed all the time, you're going to hold on to weight, right? So learning how to manage your stress can be helpful, right? Now, we know meditation is great. We know journaling is great. We know going for a walk is great. Burpees are always my best suggestion when you're stressed. Just do burpees. It'll always solve the problem. But not everyone wants to do burpees, right? So finding different type of supplementation, such as ashwagandha and turmeric and things like that, can help bring down your stress levels. And this right here is, you know, things like adaptogens and other stress reducing ingredients can help you maintain your mental health, right? Help you maintain your focus, really just focusing on bringing the stress levels down, right? So there's different stress formulas out there. We do have one as well. We have an anxiety one as well that we've put together because I actually had it made because of Rose, right? So I have a special formula just for Rose because she is a stress case. We love her, right? So we wanted to make sure that we set you guys up for success with that, right? So these are the key 3 things I want to suggest for you when it comes to losing weight is your whey protein, specifically whey protein isolate, your amino acids. That's only if you're already eating healthy. Don't think you're going to drink amino acids and lose weight. It can just help supplement once again. And your glutamine for recovery. Because what happens with those 3 combinations is your body will recover quicker. Your muscles will develop properly. And if all of those happen in combination, when you go into your next workout the day after, guess what? You're able to push yourself, you're able to challenge yourself, and you're able to do a lot better. So adding those 3 would be my biggest suggestion. There are other supplements out there we can talk about in the future, but when we're talking about weight loss and we're talking about the basics, those are the 3 top supplements I would suggest to everyone on the call, everyone that works with me. I thank you for showing up to this call, and I hope you got value from it.